Remy.
Holy Moses! Here, Holy Moses! Holy Moses! Holy Moses! Good boy, good, Holy Moses. Sit up, Holy Moses. Sit up.
He won't think that's very funny.
Who won't?
Your dad. He won't think that's a funny joke.
Sure he will. We don't believe in God and religion at our house.
I've talked to your dad a few times, and he gave me the impression that he believes in people. And he wouldn't want to part in anything that would hurt somebody else's religion.
It's just a joke.
Well, jokes that make fun of people aren't really all that funny, are they?
No, I guess not.
Well, it's not the dog's name anyway.
It's not?
Definitely not.
Well, what is his name then?
That animal's name is... Malcolm.
Malcolm? Okay, Malcolm. Mr. Amster,
Yes, dear?
thank you for giving my dog a better name.
I'm pleased you like it.
Mr. Amster, I just think you're an angel.
Well, aren't you the smart little girl?
Mr. Amster, is anything wrong?
Oh, no. I just have got to go someplace, that's all.
Where are you going?
Oh, I'm going to a basketball game.
Harlem Wizards, the Clowns are renowned. Undefeated in the past 12 years, and play like that is the reason why. What do you say, folks? How about that? Let's hear it for the famed and fabled Harlem Wizards. And how about a hand for their trusty opponents, the Fort Wayne Cyclones. They've played the length and breadth of this land and never once beaten the Wizards. The world's longest losing streak. How's that for taking it on the chin?
Red Hots, get your Red Hots here. Red Hots. Red Hots coming your way. Red Hots, get your Red Hots here.
Red Hots. Down here, please. Hello, Malcolm. How are you?
Perfect.
Of course, I know that. Couldn't be anything else, could you? Could I have one with everything, please?
Angels don't need to eat, Simon.
I know that, Malcolm. But it looks better that way. Looks more like I'm just folks if you follow my meaning.
Like naming that mangy beast after me?
Oh, Malcolm, that dog was the only naming chance I had today.
Don't you find it rather loud here?
Malcolm, you're the one who said I was supposed to meet you at the basketball game.
I don't mean loud here, the basketball game. I mean loud here on Earth.
Oh, yes, well, people do shout and yell and holler. I know that. But, no denying it.
And you like it, don't you?
Can I buy you a Red Hot?
Thank you, no. I don't like assignments down here. Going undercover is against my nature. I don't do it well.
That white suit is sort of a giveaway. Perhaps...
Simon, the suit stays.
You don't like the noise? You don't want a Red Hot? Malcolm, why are we here?
We're here because of him.
Which him are you talking about?
That him.
Had a little problem with his temper there, hasn't he?
Not at all.
What's his name?
Mitchell Harpster calls himself Mitch.
Why does this Mitch fella need a hand? He in some kind of trouble?
Maybe. We're not 100% sure yet. We're a little concerned about something he keeps thinking every night before he falls asleep.
What's he keep thinking?
He keeps thinking, I can't take it anymore. I just can't take it anymore.
Oh, what do you want me to do?
He's much too young for so much despair, Simon. We've got to find out what's causing it.
I've got to find out.
Exactly.
Then I better get to work.
I concur.
Malcolm,
Simon?
haven't you forgotten something? My change from the Red Hot?
Satisfied?
I am. But don't you think we ought to let them finish their game?
McCord will be shooting for the Wizards. That's his second foul on Harpster. Go get him, Little Tex. It's good. Teddy taking the ball out. That's Newton. Newton back to Teddy. Over to Harpster. He's open, and Harpster's out of bounds. The Wizards special deluxe express. Ball going over to the Wizards.
Yeah.
Are you anybody?
No.
You used to be somebody?
Nope. Not even that. Hey. Guy whose autograph you want, Skeeter Cartwright. Fella right there. Number 5 in your program and number 1 in your heart.
Thanks.
Anytime.
You blew the double dribble gag.
I did not blow the double dribble gag.
Blew it higher than a kite. Skeeter turned to throw you the second ball. You're all the way down the other end of the floor.
I couldn't get back because I didn't clean up the water from the balloon bit, Maury. I slipped.
So, you blew it.
Maury, the guy who blew it is the guy who didn't clean up the water from the balloon bit. That's who blew it.
You gotta orchestrate a good show. You gotta get a roll going, get a build. You blow one gag, Makes the whole thing go flat.
Talk to the guy with the mop, Maury, and leave me out of it.
You know, when it's all going right, you ought to be able to play that crowd like a violin harpster. Always got to be thinking ahead. From the balloon bit to the double dribble gag to the straight razor gag, they're all related. They all got a bill, see?
Maury, I've been playing for you for 11 years. Don't you think I know the routines by now?
No, I don't. If you knew the routines, then you wouldn't have blown the double dribble gag.
Maury's a hard man to please.
No, not at all. All he wants is a game where you guys win at the buzzer 150 to 148 and where there's a payoff gag after every jump shot and the ticket prices start at $50. You give him that, he'll be happy as a clam.
Yeah, till the next game.
Yeah, until the next game is right.
Something bugging you?
Yeah. No, I don't know. Tired, I guess. No big deal.
Come to think of it, I bet I know what it is.
I can't wait to hear this.
Your ex-wife and your kids still live here, huh? That's what's bugging you, right?
No way. They're not even in town.
They moved?
No, they're just out of town tonight. Visiting friends or something. They're gonna be back tomorrow. See them then.
Well, if they aren't the problem, and I know you're no drinker or toker or spoon-fed coker, then there's only one surefire cure for whatever it is that ails you, son.
And what is that? Excuse me. I'm supposed to meet Skeeter Cartwright and some other people. Can you tell me whether or not they've arrived yet?
Skeeter's the guy who's main man on the Harlem Wizards, isn't he?
You got it.
I don't believe they've arrived yet.
Well, I'll be waiting in the lounge for them.
Scotch on the rocks.
Hi, Mr. Mister. What you watching? Some old movie or play?
More like what? As in, what are you doing up?
Walking Malcolm.
Has Malcolm accomplished what Malcolm was supposed to accomplish? Well, come on in, Remy, and bring your friend.
Come on, Malcolm. Is it any good?
Kind of interest.
All right. Let's see what we got going on in here. Woo-hoo-hoo. Believe in love at first sight? Yeah.
Have to head them off. Give me some time to talk to Mitch.
Nice menu they got here.
Excuse me, Mr. Cartwright? I believe, I'm pretty sure the party you were supposed to meet went into the main room.
He said he'd meet us in the lounge.
Yes, I understand that. I do. But when he got here a few moments ago, the lounge was so crowded he couldn't get a seat, so he said he'd wait for you in the main room. That's what he said.
Boy, you sure seen this picture a lot.
If he thought it was crowded in the lounge, he's gonna freak when he sees the crowd in there. Ooh, let's get down, boys.
You just go on in there and boogie the night away with my blessing.
Get you another one here?
Oh, no, I'm fine. We might as well settle up.
Say, aren't you Mitch Hopster? Guy used to play for USF?
Yeah.
Well, then, let me buy you one. I used to watch you all the time, all the time. Why, Why, with all the entertainment you gave me in those games, the very least I ought to be able to do is buy you a drink.
Thank you.
That's a fine-looking boy. He yours?
Yeah, sort of. I don't get a chance to see him much. I do a lot of traveling.
Oh, yeah, that's right. You play with the Harlem Wizards.
How'd you know that?
Well, I told you. I'm a fan of yours. Bet that boy's proud of his old man.
I don't know. He's never seen me play.
I'm sorry. You caught me on my bad ear. What was that again?
I said my son has never seen me play. I don't know why I'm telling you all this. I mean, it's really none of your business, is it?
What isn't my business?
I've invited my ex-wife and my son to the game Friday night. Boy, he's gonna expect to see me play. Now he's gonna want me to win. Why am I telling you all this?
Beats me, Mac. $3.
What?
2 drinks, $3. Come on, I'm busy.
You said that you were buying the last one.
Come on, Charlie, don't try it, huh? I've been hustled by experts. Last drink I bought was to congratulate Lucky Lindy. Cough it up.
Look, it's not the money, but you did say that...
Hey, Charlie, this ain't the salt talks. Just give me the $3, okay?
Hey, Mitch, where you been, man? I've been looking all over for you.
I'm right here waiting for you where I said I'd be. Just waiting. Here with my buddy.
Time's a wasted, man. Let's get it on.
Well, let's get something on. Because I want to tell you, Skeeter, this place is weird. Very, very weird.
Not by me.
Thanks for the tip, Mr. Getty.
Mr. Annister, do you understand this movie?
I think I'm beginning to.
What's it about?
I think it's about a man who wants his little son to see him at his very best. But a man who knows that if he plays his very best, he may end up losing his job. And his job is the only thing in the world he really knows how to do.
Will it have a happy ending?
I'm not sure yet, sweetheart. Just not sure.
Come on, let's go. The van for the hotel is parked by the crosswalk there. Move it and pile in. We're late to meet us.
Text waiting for. Hey, you coming, Mitch?
Yeah, I guess so. I thought Lynn was going to pick me up.
Lynn, that's your old lady?
Old lady? She's my ex-wife. But I guess not.
Harpster! Are you Harpster? You are Harpster, aren't you?
There's occasionally a mystery around that, but yeah, that's me.
I'm Dr. Hammond. Bert Hammond, your ex-wife's fiancé. I'm supposed to give you a ride to the house.
Your ex-wife's fiancé's giving you a ride? Now, that's adult. You better fasten your seatbelt, baby.
Hi, Bert. Well, I thought it would be best for all concerned if you and I talked first and set up some sort of ground rules.
What is it exactly we need ground rules for, Bert?
The matter of Lynn's little boy.
My little boy, too.
Well, of course he is. That goes without saying.
I thought I'd say it anyway. You know, just for the heck of it.
Yes, well, the fact is, when you're done playing here, you'll be off and running somewhere else. And Lynn and I will be getting married.
When's that going to be?
2 weeks from today, my birthday.
That's one gift idea for the man who has everything.
I beg your pardon?
Nothing. I'm going with what you were saying. You and Lynn are getting married.
Well, we don't want the boy yearning after something he can't have.
Which is?
You? You'll be all over the country doing whatever it is you do.
I play basketball.
Not really. It's closer to being a sort of a straight man, isn't it? Or a clown, something of that nature.
I play basketball, Bert.
Suit yourself. The point is that I think it's important that you don't bend over backwards trying to impress your son and leave me with a problem child.
Oh. Well, Jimmy is not a problem child.
How would you know? Also, Mitch, I think it's very, very important for you to remember that Lynn is your ex-wife. Yeah, well, Jimmy is not my ex-son. Now, Lynn, I don't care about one way or the other. Just so we behave like civilized adults. You know, Doctor, that civilized adults have been known to drop atom bombs on people. That's a figure of speech. So is stuff. Figure of speech used by people who play basketball. Hi.
How you do? I'm sorry we weren't here when you pulled in.
Where were you?
We were visiting Bert's parents. They never met me.
You look the same.
Liar.
Yeah, I am. You look better than the same. Where's Jimmy?
He's at school. He'll be back soon.
Hi, Pumpkin.
Hi, sweetheart.
Harpster and I had a really good talk driving in.
Oh, that's great.
Why don't I build us 3 drinks, huh? Kind of break the ice, seal the bargain. How's that sound to you, Harpster? Take a beer if you got it. Okay, Pumpkin.
I'll have a glass of wine.
I better go to work. Come on. Pumpkin? Whoops. Here we are, Harpster.
Thank you.
Darling. Okay, what you say we have a little toast to your very good health and our happiness?
Let's make it everyone's happiness.
Why not? You are planning to let Jimmy come see me play.
Darling, did you get that final bid from the caterers yet?
I have tickets for Friday night's game.
Sweetheart.
It's on the table in the blue envelope.
Let's see what those bandits are asking for now.
How many tickets?
3.
Him too?
Rich, he's my fiancé. And he's about to be Jimmy's stepfather.
Yeah. I guess he's entitled.
Well, apparently, if you call goose liver pate, you're entitled to charge 3 times as much for it. Darling, these people really have got some nerve.
Look, you guys have wedding things to talk about. Why don't I go out on the front porch and wait for Jimmy?
You betcha. You want another beer, you just holler.
You'll hear me.
You know, he's not a bad sort. I can see where he must have been very likable at one time.
Yeah, he was. Still is, I imagine.
What do you mean by that, darling?
Bert, I simply mean that Mitch didn't turn into any kind of a monster. His only problem is he's still a little boy, playing a little boy's game. I guess I'm just too old to indulge in that kind of thing.
What you're saying is, you need a man.
Yeah. That's exactly what I'm saying.
Pumpkin. Can you believe it? I'm going to have the girls down at the office put something together and save us all sorts of expense.
Yeah, that sounds great.
Oh, we're not kids. We don't need a show, do we?
No, for sure.
Daddy!
What's that racket?
Jimmy's home.
All right!
Hey, Miss, you should have been there, man. Woo! Big fun, man. It was like shooting fish in a barrel, and I was the bullet. We got some chicken here. You want some?
No, thanks.
Sure lost. You stick around here all night?
No, I had dinner with my ex-wife and her fiancé and my kid.
Heavy.
No, not really. It's all very quiet and polite and laid back. We just talked. Nothing important. Hey, my kid can really talk now.
Hey, they're supposed to be able to talk at that age, aren't they? I mean, to talk, go to the John, dress themselves, all that stuff.
That's not what I mean. I mean, he could carry on a conversation just like an adult. There's hardly any baby left in him.
Thought that was the way it was supposed to be. I'm gonna get us some sodas from the machine. I'll be right back.
Hey, do you think we could win?
What'd you say?
I was reading some article in the newspaper about black athletes versus white athletes. You know, some studies show that black guys can jump higher and white guys run faster.
You don't see Rick Barry or Pete Maravich wearing afros, do you?
No, that's for sure. I was thinking the same thing.
Why'd you ask? You sure you don't want some of this chicken?
No. Hey, my kid's coming to the game Friday night, Dave.
Super. Why are we talking about your kid?
No reason. Just making conversation, that's all.
Mitch, we get paid to lose.
I know that. Everybody knows that. It's just that once I'd like to...
You'd like to what?
I'm whipped. I'm gonna brush my teeth.
Here you go. All right. Come on. Something wrong?
Yeah, maybe.
Well, what?
That guy in there brushing his teeth.
Bitch? Well, what about him?
Watch him.
How come?
Because I want to keep my job. Because he's getting all kinds of dangerous ideas.
Hello?
Good morning. How are you?
Oh, hi, Mitch. How are you?
Is that Dad? Can I talk to him?
Just a second. What can I do for you, Mitch?
First off, you could change that tone of voice. I feel like I'm talking to the service department about getting a lube job.
Yeah, well, I'm not good in the morning.
I can remember some mornings when you were fantastic.
What is it you want, Mitch?
I've got practice till noon. And I'd like to pick Jimmy up from school and maybe take him out to dinner or something. I'm back by whenever you say.
Okay, I'll ask him. Jimmy, want to go to dinner with your dad?
All right, yeah.
Okay, you're on.
You still go to Longfellow?
Yeah. He left out at 2:30. I'll call him time to time, okay?
Okay. Well,
Oh, should I dress him up or anything?
I love you. No need to have him dressed up. We're not going to go anyplace fancy. Would you have him bring his tennis shoes? We might go play some racquetball or something.
Okay. Bye.
Goodbye.
Hey, you said I could talk to him.
I'm sorry, Jimmy. I forgot.
Mom, is Dad a good guy? I don't mean like in the cowboy movies. But is he a good guy?
Yeah, of course he is.
Then why'd you two split up?
Oh, sometimes it's hard to remember the whys, Jimmy. It made sense at the time, I guess.
Does he miss being with us, you think?
Yes, I think he does.
But not enough to come back?
Maybe not.
okay? We're gonna work up a new bit for the fourth quarter. Now, when Harpster gets the ball, all you guys get tangled up together. Make it look like he's going all the way in for a layup. Sure bucket type thing. Now make plenty of commotion and racket so nobody pays any attention to Stork here on the sidelines. Then Mitch, after you make the layup, you start to hustle back on defense, but you showboat a little. Real cocky type thing. And when you're showboating, Stork, you get the pie and nail him when he turns around to the front again.
He gets the what?
Pie. Cream pie. He hits you in the face with a cream pie.
No, Maury, I'd see him standing there when I turned
You would
around.
not see him standing there because you're looking back the other way being cocky.
Look, Maury, they're not going to like Stork for picking on somebody who's smaller than him.
They will love him hitting you on account of you are being cocky, dope. People love to see cocky guys get it. Skeeter, you bring the ball down and dribble a circle around Mitch.
Oh, and what am I doing while he's doing that?
You're wiping the gunk out of your eyes. All right, Skeeter, after that, you whip the ball over to Peanut. Peanut, you start doing the boogaloo bit. And the rest of you guys start running a weave. Peanut, give him about 60 seconds of the boogaloo, and then get up on Stretch's shoulders for a slam dunk.
Good shot.
Thanks. You too.
Runs in the family. Oh, good try. You almost had that one.
Dad, I have had it.
I hope that means you want to take a break, because I could sure use one. Come on. There you go.
Thank you.
This bird guy, what's he like?
Well, he's okay, I guess.
What kind of doctor is he?
He's a foot doctor. He says a healthy foot leads to a smiling face.
That sounds just like him. You know what the heck? It's steady work, huh?
Well, so's what you do. You're always traveling and playing basketball and stuff.
Yeah, but it's not the same.
What's the best city you've ever been in?
That's a tough one, son. I mean, all the traveling I do, those cities all start to look alike. There's a bed and a TV set and an ice machine down the hall.
I think we need to travel like that all the time.
I thought so, too. Once. Come on, it's your serve.
Bert said you like a clown. Is that true?
No, that's not true. I'm a professional athlete, son, and a professional athlete's job is to entertain.
And it's against the rules for you to win?
No. It's just that a lot of people think that it's a better show if the other team wins. Come on, serve up. We lose the court in 10 minutes.
Maybe I'll understand the winning and losing part when I'm a little older.
Yeah. Maybe I will, too.
You know, this must be a lot like Kung Fu, huh, Papa?
I don't think I understand.
Well, I don't mean the violence aspect, but I mean the mental discipline aspect, knowing the relationship of one piece to all the other pieces on the board.
Bert, it's Dancing Hippo.
Not yet, darling, but it will be.
Forget
Oh, look.
This male child is no longer light as a feather.
I'm fine. I'll take the boy.
It's all right. I've already got him.
Harps. thought we settled this in the car driving in.
Settled what?
We weren't going to set up any longing in the boy. You do remember that, don't you?
Hello?
Bert, he's asleep. He's not going to know who put him to bed.
I still think it would be safer if I took him in.
Bert?
Hmm?
It's an emergency.
What?
An emergency.
Well, foot doctors don't have emergencies. That's why we become foot doctors. Hello.
Dr. Hammond? You don't know me. My name is Jackie Eddy. You probably heard of me. Little Mr. Times Square.
No, I can't say I have.
Dr. Beeson was the man that told me that you were the one to call. I've only 5 minutes, so maybe you can help me. Tap dancing is my life. And if I can't go on, there's no telling what I might do.
Well, what seems to be the trouble?
Well, it's my shuffle off to Buffalo, Doctor. No spring, no zip. My legs are fine, but my feet are gone.
Now, where does the pain twinge you when it twinges you?
Do you love him?
Jimmy?
No, not Jimmy. I know you love him. I'm talking about that lump in there. Bert.
He is not a lump.
Give him time. He's still a young man. He'll turn into a lump right before your very eyes. He's even got a name like a lump. Bert. And you know, if you had a pet lump, you'd name him Bert.
Reg, stop it.
Not if you don't love him, I won't. If you do love him, then great. But if you're putting Jimmy into a situation where you're just using that lump to fill a gap. If you're putting Jimmy into a place where there is no real love,
I'm putting Jimmy into a place where there's going to be a father to look after him. Where there'll be someone there. You were never there for us, Reg. You were always off, playing a little boy's game.
and losing. Would you walk me out? Please?
Mr. Jackie, there is no such thing as an arch transplant.
Bert?
No. To the best of my knowledge, Fred Astaire has not willed his feet to anyone.
Bert? I'm showing Mitch out, okay?
I don't normally treat this kind of an injury, you see. Well, my specialty is more toward your standard flat foot, your standard straight arch.
It's cold. Is this going to take long?
No. I won't keep you away from Mr. Magnetism any longer than I have to.
Mitch.
You're bringing Jimmy to the game tomorrow night, right?
Yes.
You won't let the lump do anything to get the plans changed. I mean, you won't let him have something come up that keeps you guys from getting there.
No. Why?
Because I don't trust him. I mean, he'd have a flat tire, run out of gas or something. The game tomorrow night, it's special.
Why?
Because I'm going to play to win, that's why.
But you can't do that.
What do you mean I can't do that? When Skeeter Cartwright has been clowning around for so long, he's forgotten what real basketball is about. Len, I can beat him one-on-one any time.
Yeah, and get fired.
From what? Being a paid jackass, that's why. Len, I used to be pretty good at this game. I mean, there were nights when I knew I was as good as anybody. I could get open, I could put the ball in, I could do anything I had to do to play the dumb game. My age, those times don't come easy anymore.
But you'd have to find another job. At 33 in basketball, that's not easy.
So I'll find a job doing something else. It's just a stupid game anyway.
That's not what you used to say. You used to say it was a ballet. It was a painting in thin air. You used to say that when you came back down to the ground with a rebound, you were surprised. Because it felt so good, you thought you'd go right on up. Remember?
Still can be. I want Jimmy to see me playing that way. I want my son to see me being as good as I know how.
We'll be there. I promise.
Say goodnight to your pet lump for me.
That would be the hippo's right front foot.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to tonight's game. Pitting the Fort Wayne Cyclones in an exhibition against the world-famous, internationally renowned Harlem Wizards. Our national anthem.
What's happening, Mitch?
SOS, baby. Same old stuff.
Not from what I've been seeing lately. And not from what Dave's been telling me.
What's that?
Oh, talking about you running wind sprints. Talking about you showing up early for practice to shoot your foul shots. Talking about you taking this whole thing very, very seriously all of a sudden.
Well, I always thought a man was supposed to take his job seriously.
Not when a man's job is being a clown.
I'm just trying to get better at what I do.
You want to get better, Mitch? Learn how to fall on your tail. That's what a clown's supposed to be. A guy that falls on his butt and knows how to get out of the way when the main attraction starts to do his thing.
I take it you're speaking as the main attraction.
You take it most accurately. Now, this is my gig, Mitch, and I'm not going to let you blow it.
I thought we were friends.
So did I.
Friend doesn't let another friend chop off his arm.
I need to know whether or not you're going to behave yourself.
Yes, sir, master.
Get up, man! All right, that's enough, all of you. I don't know what this is about, and I don't care. We're doing the floor. Now, move it. Harpster!
Souvenir programs are on sale in the lobby, as well as the autobiography of Maury Cohn.
You know, Lynn, I'd appreciate it if you could find some way of letting Jimmy know about my sports background.
I'll be glad to, Bert, if you let me know what it is.
I was all city.
All City what?
Kegler.
All City Kegler.
What sport is that, Bert?
Bowling. I was an all-city bowler.
Oh, that's very nice.
I mean, I think the kid should know that I have my Mr. Macho side, too. You know, back in school, I was known as the strikeout king. That surprise you?
Not in the slightest.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, the Harlem Wizards!
Hi, sweetheart.
Who's playing?
Oh, just a couple of teams. I don't think you know who they are.
What channel is it on? My dad doesn't even know there's a game on. Channel 1? How'd you get Channel 1?
Mainly, it's having the right connections, sweetheart.
Shooting the foul shot. It's good. Harpster scores.
My, this is getting out of hand.
Get ready for the pie bit.
I thought that was for the fourth quarter.
Not any more of it.
The Wizards don't know what hit him. Harper in for two. It's good.
All right!
Unsportsmanlike conduct. Unsportsmanlike conduct. He ought to be ejected, ref. That's a definite ejectable foul. Mario, what are you talking about? 21 out of the day.
Sweetheart, did you get Malcolm for me? I miss him.
Really?
You bet. You go get him, and I'll wait here for you.
Right with you, Simon.
No big hurry.
What's
that you're drinking?
Why, it's beer, Malcolm. Part of the cover I told you about, like the Red Hots.
Why do you need a cover when you're by yourself?
Because it's not perfect down here. Sometimes people tend to barge in without knocking. Can't be too careful, really can't. Now, there's a little girl who lives next door. She barges in all the time and I...
All right, Simon, what is it? I'm a very busy being.
Oh, it's about that basketball player. You remember him? Oh, I know you have a lot of cases and you're very busy.
I remember. What about him?
Malcolm, I think I know what he wants. And I think I know how to go about getting it for him.
Mr. Elmister, Malcolm had an accident.
Oh, happens in the best of families.
What you watching, some old movie?
Sort of.
Boy, they had weird faces.
I want the dog renamed.
I'll have to get right back to you on that one. What I'd really like to talk about is my basketball player.
Right? What about him?
Well, I think I know how to help him.
How?
Well, I may have to do a little intervening.
Why is it you feel perfectly at ease intervening in a mortal's life, but you won't lift a hand to rename that dog?
Malcolm, humans get real funny when it comes to dogs. And
what?
And fools rush in where even angels fear to tread.
Simon, you and I have a somewhat strange relationship. I have to admit that your methods are generally successful. You have to admit that they are also occasionally bizarre. Tap dancing is my life, all that sort of thing.
Well, off the wall, they call it down here.
And you will also have to admit that in the past I've had to explain your methods to my superiors a great many times. So my question is, Simon, will I end up with some more explaining to do?
Oh, I'll do my best to avoid that, Malcolm.
All right, Simon. Intervene as you see fit.
Malcolm, I'll do what I can about renaming the dog. Pardon me, but are you Mr. Hopster?
Yeah.
I've got a message for you from your ex-wife. She said she needs you to stick around and give her and your son a ride home.
Dr. 449, call your service, please. Dr. 449, please call your service.
Foot doctors don't have emergencies. That's why we become foot doctors.
Well, hello, Skeeter. How you doing?
Well, I'm doing just fine.
You know, Sugar, I don't have a way to get home after the game.
Well, now, we'll have to do something about that.
Well, I'll be waiting for you after you get showered.
What's your name, sweet thing?
Simone,
I'll see you right here after the game, Simone.
I'll be waiting, Sugar.
The officer on the phone said that the man would only talk to me, so...
So, you have to go? But I promised Mitch that Jimmy would stay and see this game, but I can't break that promise.
Well...
Well, Mr. Hopster, the lady, she said she'd wait for you out in the arena. That's what she said.
Tell her I'll be there.
Well, here we go.
I Dad.
Hi.
Are you okay?
Yeah. Why wouldn't I be okay?
Doesn't it hurt to get hit with a pie like that?
No, son. Not the way you mean. I tried. Got caught.
Doesn't matter.
Yes, it does.
What are you two talking about?
Nothing, Jim. Nothing that matters anymore.
Hey,
Yeah?
have you seen a lady around here anywhere?
A lady like who?
A lady like nobody, man. A lady who, ain't here, I guess.
Skeeter?
What?
Straight. Am I out of a job?
Probably, yeah.
That's cool. Where in heaven's name did that come from? Hey, I bet you a quarter you can't hit that from here.
Quarter? It's gonna cost you more than a quarter. I got my reputation to consider.
Who's gonna know?
All those guys up there cleaning the... Where'd they go?
I guess they finished. Come on, man. Quarter says you can't make it. How about a little one-on-one? As long as you've got to wait for this lady. Good way to kill the time.
You could lose, Mitch. You could lose real bad. You sure you want to run that kind of risk in front of them?
Yeah, I could lose bad, Skeeter. But you know, for the first time in about 11 years, I'd also have a chance to win. You gonna give me that chance?
We played at 20. I get first out. You had this whole thing set up, didn't you?
Sure looks that way.
Well, it's your funeral, sucker. Scoreboard and all, you really went for it, didn't you, Mitch?
Yeah.
Come on, man.
What are they doing?
Just being boys.
I'm gonna be. Go for it, baby.
Too much intervening is a very dangerous thing.
You were good, Mitch.
He was great.
No, I wasn't. But he was.
You were awful good, though.
That was pretty good. As good as I know how to be. That's enough. Hey, let's go get a beer and get this kid something to eat, huh?
You sure you're finished?
Yeah. I'm finished. Come on, pal.
Hey, Mitch. I can talk to Maury if you want to get back on the team.
No, thanks. I got my own team.
Oh. I've done it again.
Good night, Simon. Good job.
Thank you, Malcolm. That's very generous of you. If you need any more help, just give me a holler. You can count on me.
I am Simon. We all are.
That's very nice to know.